Hey everybody. Today is an interesting day for me. Today I want to start my series. It's called Let's Talk About It. This is not actually what I wanted to talk about for my first episode, but this is what we're here to talk about today. And today we're here to talk about depression. Depression is not easy to deal with, and take it from me, like, you live life, you go through life, and you have to deal with different people, and sometimes people don't understand the things that you're going through. Sometimes an outsider looking in will always give you, their opinion, but what about your own opinion? It's like when you're depressed, you go through so much stuff, and the type of person I am, I put a lot of stuff on myself. I've been dealing with depression ever since I was young, like way before I was a teenager. And honestly, this series is something that I wanted to do to help me with my depression, because I know there's people out there that go through some of the same things that I go through, that deal with some of the same things I deal with. Again, I'm recording this at work, so I hope you guys can hear me. It's not fun. Over the past couple of weeks, couple of months, couple of years, I've been slowly doing stuff, trying to get myself out of depression, trying to get myself to be better, and it's helping. But I still have my days. It's like, when does the depression go away? When are you ever happy to the point that you don't have down days? Like, everybody has down days, and there's a lot of people in this world that's depressed that don't speak about it. We go through life every day, we smiling, we talking to people, we laughing, we joking, and on the inside we're hurting. And me, I'm not the type of person to open up to express myself to nobody unless I really like you. It's only a select few people that I express myself to, and it's no fun. Like, you don't have friends because people are very judgmental, and instead of them taking the time to get to know somebody, or take the time to actually figure out why somebody is how they is or how they are, they just make up a character of that person in their mind, and eventually you eventually stop dealing with people. Eventually you stop talking to people, and eventually it leads to suicide. Like, it's been plenty of times where I wanted to take my own life. It's been plenty of times where I just felt so low that I felt like it was nothing I could do. And there's always something you can do. There's always somebody that's willing to listen, even if it is a stranger. Sometimes a stranger, they'll treat you better, and they'll listen to you faster than a friend or a family member. And I had to learn that family ain't family, a friend ain't no friend. You know what I'm saying? It's just a title that you give them. Yes, sometimes blood is thicker than water, but what about for the people that don't got their family? Like, that's my family's still here, but I can't call them, I can't vent to them, because they're not gonna do nothing but go back and talk to the rest of the family. It's like, instead of being an outlet, they are a blockage. Instead of having them there to encourage you and motivate you, they're there to listen to your story and down you behind your back, not even in your face. Like, every day is a struggle coming to work. Like, today was one of them days I cried on my way to work, and I was almost ready to not come in, but I did anyway. One song that I listen to that keep me going is called, I think it's called Keep Going. It's by T-Pain. And T-Pain is somebody that really helped me through my depressive stage. Like, I'm new. I moved from Richmond, Virginia. I'm originally born and raised Richmond, Virginia, but I currently live in Ohio, and I'm out here with no friends, no family, no nobody. Like, yes, I've met people, but I don't talk to them. Like, our friendship lasted a couple of months, and that was it. It's hard for me to meet people that I actually connect with, and it's hard to actually have that one person that you can depend on to talk to, because in the back of my mind, I don't know if that person is talking to me to be talking to me for real, if that person likes me, if that person don't like me, or if they just looking for information. And a lot of the times, because of some of the stuff that I've been through, it's like people, I deal with people with a long wooden spoon because I feel like everybody's out to get me. And all it is the depression shit. You know, I was doing so good. You know, I brought myself out of a depression stage, and it's like the more and more I go, the further and further I go, I just feel like I'm slowly slipping back down. It's like, when do you really get over being depressed? You know, as a person, you know how to mask it, you know how to deal with stuff, but how do you get over it? In my personal opinion, you can. Like, what is getting over depression? Because there's always gonna be something, you know, that's gonna flick that switch to make you go back to where you came from. You know, it's like, how strong do you have to be to really fight all of it? And a lot of people all the time tell me, oh, you're so strong, you're so this, you're so that. And it's like, how can I be? Oh my God, my manager is so funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My manager is like, he's the best, because he's one of the ones that always try to keep a smile on people's face, even when they down. You know, he'll do little dumb stuff to try to make somebody smile. You know, and again, like, I wanted to leave work early. I wanted to go home and wallow in my covers, wallow in my covers, and just hide out. It's like, I read tarot cards, so the card hermit card, like, that's, I'm trying to pull myself out of it, and I feel like I'm slowly going back to it. Slowly going back to hermit mode, because it's like, you open up, but how do you know you opening up to the right person? Like, how do you know that what you're saying is really reaching somebody? You know, it's like, it's hard. You go through life, you meet these therapists, these psychiatrists and physicists and whoever, and they tell you, oh, use your coping mechanism, use your coping system. What the fuck is a coping system? That coping system gonna last, 5 minutes? Then I'm back depressed again the next day? Like, for real, my problem right now is my job. It ain't even the job, it's just some of the people I work with. It's like, I'm the type of person, I pick up on a lot of people's energies, you know? I'm the type of person, like, I can feed off a lot of stuff, and I don't understand why. Like, mixed emotions, emotional, that's me. You know, I'm very emotional. I laugh, I smile, I frown, I cry, I'm mad. I cry about everything. When I'm happy, I'm crying. When I'm sad, I'm crying. When I'm mad, I'm crying. Like, I just can't help it. I cry about everything. I didn't want to do this video today, but like I said, like, that, when the depression hits you and you feel like giving up and you feel like you can't go on, it's like, what can you do? Like, I want to give up. I want to give up every day. I want to. And I understand that this may not be the best video to talk about depression, but I had to do it because it's life. Like, you sit and you wonder, and you want to know, like, am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something right? Like, sometimes I don't know, you know. The only thing I can do is keep going. Like, there's a lot of stuff that make me depressed. Like, all this hair on my face, that's something that make me depressed. Lord, they starting to work again, so I gotta go. I try to talk about it again. Just know, it's no fun.